Fly fishing on the Mall on June 6. Lowick Pritchett, a flooded Potomac River and high tide came together on Tuesday and flooded the low-lying areas of the district, Alexandria, and Arlington. In the district, this meant a couple of feet of water around the perimeter of the tidal basin and ankle-deep flooding at the Georgetown waterfront, Navy Yard and the wharf. In these photos, which Lowick Pritchett emailed this morning, the flooding looks almost playful. Someone even enjoyed fly fishing on the sidewalks around the tidal basin. Of course, it's not really fun when you think about the gradual wear and tear this nuisance flooding has on infrastructure. And it's only going to get worse as sea level rises because of climate change. These photos are essentially a preview of what's to come. Alexandria, Arlington and the district are on the front lines for this because sea level is rising faster here than anywhere else on the East Coast. The oceans are getting higher overall because of melting ice on land, such as glaciers in the Antarctic, and the thermal expansion of water. It gets less dense and expands as it warms up. On top of that, the ground is literally sinking beneath our feet. Scientists recently confirmed that the land in the Washington region is sinking as a result of the most recent ice age. At that time, thick ice covered much of North America. At its peak, the ice got as far south as the Ohio Valley and New York City. Fun fact, the giant glacier carved through the land and created what we now know as the Great Lakes. The glacier was very heavy, of course. As the ice accumulated, the ground sank beneath its weight. Around the perimeter of the glacier, the land rose. It's a lot like sitting on a waterbed. The bed sinks below you and rises around you. In essence, North America was a very large, very dense waterbed that a huge glacier sat down on. When the last ice age ended, the ground started to readjust, and it's still doing so. In the mid-Atlantic, right on the edge of where the glacier was, this means the ground is sinking and exacerbating climate change-related sea level rise. This is all to say that flooding days such as Tuesday are becoming more common with time. Eventually, what you see in these photos will be the norm. Flooding at the tidal basin on June 5. Lowick Pritchett, the Anacostia River overflows its banks at Yards Park on June 5. Lowick Pritchett, water inundates the fish market at the wharf. Lowick Pritchett.